What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Cutter, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Damn, we got breaking news in the sport of boxing, and probably the biggest news in the sport of boxing right now. VASYL Lomachenko retires from boxing with a record of 18 wins, 3 losses. VASYL Lomachenko is actually one of my favorite fighters to watch. Believe it or not, guys. Skills pays the bills. I like watching skillful fighters. And VASYL Lomachenko has a lot of skills. It's just that VASYL Lomachenko didn't have enough pop. He didn't have enough pop to keep these bigger, younger guys off him. Or even an older guy in Orlando Salido, a guy he took his first L to. But other than that, man, it was great watching VASYL Lomachenko's career. I think him retiring is great. The reason why I think him retiring is great because everybody wants him to fight the young, hungry Lions champions. And there's a possibility he loses to all of these guys right now because the hunger isn't there. You know, when the hunger isn't there at 37 years old, there's no reason for you to be fighting these younger guys. It's a setup, you know. So I like the fact that he's not fighting these younger guys and he's going to retire. Even though if he was going to fight him, I wasn't going to be mad. But a lot of people got to realize you either retire from boxing or let boxing retire you. And I'm pretty sure Lomo is a smart guy. Despite all the millions that's on the table with a unification fight with Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, or Gervonta Davis, because those are all huge fights, he'd rather call it quits, retire from boxing with his dignity, than lose to one of these young bucks. He won't be able to live with himself. He's already had 3 losses. He don't want a 4th or a 5th. It's not about the money no more to him. He's already made the millions. So at this point in his career, he really don't care about the millions. He don't care. He lives in Ukraine, and the amount of money he made already probably, I don't know their currency up there, but maybe in my opinion probably double. And he's living a great life. It's not about the money to him. But I like what he had to say. I'm not going to play it right now. I might do it in another video. I might even break it down, break the whole thing down. But one thing or a few things I took from his retirement speech is the fact that he said, it's the fact that he talked about his religious beliefs, and the fact that he said he realized that life, the true meaning of life, and this is gonna stick with me for the rest of my life because I like what he said. He said the true meaning of life is not about fame, money, or legacy, or recognition. He said the true meaning of life is not about fame, legacy, recognition. I love the fact that he said that because we live in a society where fame is now the byproduct of success. People would rather be famous than successful instead of being successful. Then the fame comes. People are now clout chasing, man. Fame is a drug now. Fame is worse than crack nowadays, guys. You understand what I'm saying? And VASYL Lomachenko, he don't care about the fame. He said it himself. He said his sole purpose is his family, his friends, and of course, his religious beliefs. You know, you have to stand for something or stand for nothing. Hold on. What's the saying? But anyway, I like what VASYL Lomachenko had to say in his retirement speech, man. He said more. He said way more, but I'm only remembering the parts that caught my attention. But I like everything he had to say, guys. It's sad that he's retiring, but it is what it is, man. My favorite VASYL Lomachenko fight was VASYL Lomachenko versus Nicholas Axeman Walters. I also like VASYL Lomachenko versus Yamarigan. I thought that was going to be more of a competitive fight. Lomachenko went in there and did what he had to do. Those are my two memorable fights. Lomo versus the Axeman, Walters, and Lomo versus my guy, because that's one of my favorite fighters too, Guillermo Rigondeaux. So those are my memorable Teofimo Lopez, VASYL Lomachenko fights. Those are my memorable fights. Everything else, they're pretty good too, but those are the ones that I like. The Nicholas Walters fight and the Guillermo Rigondeaux fight. But yeah, I know a lot of people are going to call VASYL Lomachenko a duck because he didn't fight the Young Bucks. But like I said before, I'm not a lot of people. I'm not going to call that man a duck. Like I said, people don't understand. Either you retire from boxing or you let boxing retire you. And Lomachenko is a smart man. If he doesn't have the hunger, how is he a duck? He's just fighting for a check now. We're not going to get a good fight. He has the boxing skills, but if he doesn't have the hunger, I think after that Devin Haney fight, it took everything out of him. That Devin Haney fight took everything out of VASYL Lomachenko. After that Devin Haney fight, he wasn't the same. If he would have won that Devin Haney fight, they would have gave that fight to VASYL Lomachenko. Lomachenko would still be boxing right now. Because we seen VASYL Lomachenko balled up crying, bro. That man did not want to lose that Devin Haney fight. He really didn't, bro. He wanted to win that fight more than he wanted to win any other fight. He probably thought that fight was going to be harder than any other fight he's been in. It was probably hard, but not as hard as he thought it was, because Devin Haney's a big boy. You know, these young guys are big, way bigger than VASYL Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez was bigger than Lomo. These young bucks are bigger than Lomo. You know, they're moving up in weight. Lomachenko can't go past 135. You know, I used to think Lomo could, but when he moved up to 35 and he got dropped by Linares, that's when I knew, yeah, he was too small. And then did he get dropped by? No, he had a close fight with Luke Campbell. I only seen him get dropped by Linares, but he had a close fight with Luke Campbell. That's when I knew he couldn't. He reached his limit. The fastest 3-division world champion. You know, it's sad seeing the man retire because we still want to see him fight. But if he doesn't have the hunger, why should we force the man to fight? It makes absolutely no sense, guys. It is what it is. It's your boy No Credit, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get in. Oh, I already talked about Lomachenko. But yeah, send your boy a super chat. I said super chat, super thanks. I'm going to try to go live all next week, guys. I promise, all next week I'm going live for y'all. I appreciate the support. Keep liking and sharing the videos. No Credit, I'm out.